Hey dark-themed comics fans! Are you ready to take your love for comics and pop culture to the next level? Introducing DTC Shop, your ultimate destination for custom-designed t-shirts and awesome digital comics. Whether you're into horror icons, anime legends, or the dark and gritty world of the boys, we've got something for every fan. Our high-quality, 100% cotton tees let you wear your fandom with pride, while our digital comics bring you epic stories you'll be hard-pressed to find anywhere else. So why wait? Head over to DTC Shop now and gear up with the coolest merch and some of the most underrated comics in the game. Because being a fan isn't just a hobby, it's a lifestyle. And now, our feature presentation.
When most people hear the name Karate Kid, they immediately think of Daniel LaRusso, Mr. Miyagi, and the iconic 1984 film that kicked off a beloved movie franchise and pop culture phenomenon. But in the world of comic books, particularly within DC Comics, Karate Kid refers to an entirely different character, one with a rich history, deep ties to the Legion of Superheroes, and a legacy that predates the movie by over a decade. DC's Karate Kid, real name Val Armorr, first appeared in Adventure Comics number 346 in July 1966. He was created by writer Jim Shooter and artist Curt Swan, making his debut as a member of the Legion of Superheroes, a team of young heroes operating in the 30th and 31st centuries of the DC Universe. Val Armorr was raised by Sensei Toshiaki, the greatest martial artist of his era, after his biological father, the villainous Black Dragon, was killed. Val's intense training in virtually every known form of unarmed combat earned him the name Karate Kid. Unlike most of his Legion teammates, he had no superpowers. Instead, his strength, speed, and reflexes were honed to such perfection that he could take on superpowered enemies using only his martial arts skills. When the Karate Kid movie premiered in 1984, featuring Ralph Macchio as Daniel LaRusso and Pat Morita as Mr. Miyagi, many fans assumed a connection to DC's character. In truth, there was none. The film and its characters were completely separate creations. However, because DC owned the trademark to the name Karate Kid, a licensing agreement was necessary for the film studio to use it. DC reportedly permitted the use, likely due to the fact that the comic character was relatively obscure at the time and the film was unlikely to cause brand confusion. This resulted in one of the more curious coincidences in pop culture. Two characters with the same name, no connection, and separate fan bases that rarely overlap. Karate Kid has remained an important figure in Legion-related storylines, including Final Crisis, The Lightning Saga, and Countdown. He was reimagined in various continuities, including 0 Hour and the New 52, and his character has continued to evolve, often as a symbol of human determination and excellence. Val Armorr's tragic death during the Countdown to Final Crisis event was one of his most heroic moments. After being infected by the Mortococcus virus, he sacrificed himself to prevent its spread, showing once again that bravery and discipline were at the core of his identity. While DC's Karate Kid may not have achieved the household recognition of his Hollywood namesake, he remains an iconic part of the Legion of Superheroes mythos. His mastery of martial arts, unwavering resolve, and compelling storylines make him a unique and inspirational figure in the DC universe. So next time you hear the name Karate Kid, just remember, there's more than one martial arts champion bearing that title, and one of them has been defending the future of Earth for decades in the pages of DC Comics.